I am definitely calling BS on criticism of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Nigeria's visit. So the recent criticism of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's trip to Nigeria, labeling it as Fox Royal and a potential diplomatic headache, appears to be unfounded and biased. So this was a report that came on page 6, has it to say Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's trip. He's saying that it's a headache for the royals. But we're saying, who cares? Right? At the end of the day, the royals aren't impactful. They go anywhere. No one cares about them. And now he's saying that Meghan Markle forced royal travel creates headache and show, like he's saying, it's all about them. Okay, they do not represent the royal family. That is a given. So here is why this narrative doesn't hold water. Prince Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria was not just a glossy PR move, but a meaningful trip that aimed to address significant issues. They were invited to Nigeria by the Chief of Defense, General Christopher Musa, and engaged in activities that had a positive impact. Their visit included charity work. They visited Nigeria on Concord, an Invictus-affiliated charity, and a military hospital in Kaduna, highlighting their continued commitment to veteran and military causes. Because remember, the main thrust of the visit was about highlighting the injured soldiers because, Nigeria went to Invictus, and as a result, they want Invictus to come to Nigeria. So that was really the main reason for the trip. And they have every single right to go where they're called, go where they're wanted, go where they're asked to go, especially if it is enhancing their charity. And we know about Invictus, we know about the soldiers, we know so many of them come back, don't have a home, don't have PTSD. So the Invictus game has given them new lease on life. So when people are going to talk about royal tour, no one call it a royal tour. You guys are the one who keep insisting that it is. A lot of people do things outside the royals. A lot of people, a lot of celebrity do charity work. Do we call that for folks royal just because Harry is a prince? Yes, we know he is. But Harry has a life outside of the royal family. He has left the royal family. So why are you harboring? But because the trip was such a resounding success, they cannot get over it. And page 6, you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to let it go. So we're talking about the charity work. We're also looking at women and leadership. Meghan's participated in a panel discussion on women and leadership with Dr. Ngozi Okungo Awela, the Director General of the World Trade Organization, underscoring her advocacy for gender equality and women's empowerment. In addition to that, Meghan just found out she's 43% Nigerian, and she was so excited to be there as well, to go back to the motherland and show her country, on a global stage. So what is the harm there? These activities align with their long-standing charitable endeavors and should be seen as a constructive contribution rather than self-serving action, which is what page 6 with their ridiculous self is trying to portray. Right, they're just picking up on the talking point, but I think they're owned by maybe Rupert, what's his name? Murdoch, I don't remember his name. Whoever owned a lot of the media houses over there. So the criticism hinges on the notion that Harry and Meghan's travel don't adhere to traditional royal protocols and could create diplomatic issues. However, this perspective overlooks several key points. Non-working royals. Since stepping back from their roles as senior royals in 2020, Harry and Meghan are no longer bound by the same protocol. Their activities are independent and should not be conflated with official royal duties. precedents, and independent royal activities. Many members of the royal family have engaged in independent charitable work without causing diplomatic incidents. Princess Diana, for instance, continued her charitable activities post-divorce, which were widely praised and supported. Support from host country. Their travels, like the Nigeria trip, are conducted in cooperation with local authorities and organizations, mitigating the risk of diplomatic issues. In this case, their visit was coordinated with high-level Nigerian officials, indicating a mutual understanding and respect. Media double standards. The media's portrayal of Harry and Meghan's actions as all about me reflects a double standard. Similar initiatives by other royals often receive praise, highlighting the biased scrutiny the Sussexes face. For instance, the criticism fails to acknowledge the extensive media coverage and positive public engagement their activities generate, which can benefit both the host country and their causes. The narrative that Harry and Meghan's trips are problematic diverts attention from their real contributions. Their focus on issues like veterans affairs, women's rights, and leadership adds substantial value to global discussions. Their ability to draw attention to these causes is a testament to their influence and dedication, not a cause for criticism. The criticism of Prince Harry and Meghan's Nigeria trip as forced royal and potentially problematic is unfounded. Their visit was purposeful, conducted with respect for local protocols, and contributed positively to important causes. The biased portrayal of their action reflects a double standard in media coverage and fails to acknowledge the genuine impact of their work. It's time to recognize their efforts for what they are, meaningful contributions to global issues. And that is what these media houses continues to fail to understand. They think that they can bully Harry and Meghan to not exist. That will not work. So the Page Six, the UK media, the American media, the TMZ, you name it, for people, even though some people have a more positive stance, but sometimes they carry on the ridiculousness of bringing reports that's nonsensical. The report sometimes just doesn't make sense for quality news outlet to be continuing to bring, right? So they need to stop it. Harry and Meghan have every single right to go where they are wanted, where they are asked to go, and to also go there for their charitable causes. There's no Page Six that's gonna cause them to stop. So Page Six and all of these negative media who is always trying to put a negative spin on everything Harry and Meghan, they need to stop this ridiculous. This is bullying at its highest. So bye guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Bye.